Before this premiere starts, I want to thank everyone who's helped me reach 100 subscribers. Now, it may not seem that amazing to whoever's watching this, but it's special to me. My latest video that I posted blew up in about a day, which is honestly amazing to me because I wasn't expecting to get this popular. And currently, where it stands, we're about 430 views. Anyways, I'll let you guys get on with the video, because the thing is, I don't actually exist. Welcome! As you can see right behind me, I have a bunch of new information for you all. This is a continuation of the last video, which I will be leaving a link in the description, or you can just click the tag above on the screen. Also, if you would like to download this test map, it will be in the description. Now, as you can see, I have multiple different paths here. And so what we're going to do first is we're going to look at what new blocks we can actually use to create block 36. Now, while testing after I completed the video, I discovered that multiple blocks can be used to create block 36. The first one I tested was a chest, and what I've discovered is that usually it's only an unmovable block that can be used to create block 36. In this chest right over here, I have all the blocks listed right here. So if you want to download the world, you can do that and look at everything. The reason why these are the best options for making block 36 is because they're cheap and efficient. Just a note, if I missed any blocks, leave a comment in the description to let me know. Now, coming over here, I actually have some more information on how to remove block 36. So, right here, as you can see, block 36 is existing. There's no barrier blocks here. I can't place a block in here no matter what I do. You can see that. So, all you gotta do to remove block 36 is just use any sort of explosions. That includes end crystals, and TNT. Or, if you wanted to, you could do creeper. And so, if I actually get a flint and steel right here, you can see, if I place this down, use flint and steel. I'm actually gonna copy this real quick. It explodes. That's just gonna exist there. And so whenever I do this, the block falls through. Anyways, now that that's fixed, we can actually move on to the next thing. This area over here are some current discoveries that I have made about block 36. Quick note here, I did not come up with the idea of the sand bridge, but I came up with the design of creating it. Some of them are more interesting than others, but you know, other than that, it's really cool. When creating a singular block, you'll need 1 obsidian, 2 end crystals just to be safe, a piston, chest, redstone, and flint and steel. As you can see, this red and white wool is designed to have to place the end crystal for it to work. That's so it can be the most consistent. And so what you do is you set the chest, piston, and redstone in this order. Specifically, placing the redstone in the chest first, and then placing the piston so the piston won't extend. And then you place your end crystal, you place your fire, and then you activate it. And then you'll see that your piston has extended. And then whenever you break this piston block right here, you can see that you've created this block. Now, a cool feature with block 36 is you can actually make it invisible. So if you grab a falling block, and then you place shift click on here, or you could leave and rejoin to create it as well. So if you shift click on it, you can see the sand is actually floating. And so another cool feature over here is that you can actually walk right through it. Some weird properties is that whenever you're in here, you can't actually break anything. See how I'm punching right now and I can't even hit a single thing? You can hear that, you can literally hear my mouse clicking. Well, you can actually make a permanent trap out of whatever block you want, really. So that means, if you place blocks right above here, that means they are trapped forever unless they have chorus fruit or an ender pearl. Now, for the 3 to 5 block range, I've actually optimized this so it actually works 100% of the time. And to create the 5 block one, you'll need 6 pistons, 5 chests, or any unmovable object by a piston, 5 redstone blocks, a flint and steel, 10 obsidian, 10 stone, and 2 end crystals just to be safe. You can do 1 end crystal, but sometimes it may be risky. And so when creating this, what you're going to do is you're going to set the pistons up as you did for the single one, like this. So you're going to place down your redstone block. You're going to place down your chest, and you're going to place down your piston. And that's how this works for this side. So if I break this right here, you can see how that works. And then you're going to place a layer of stone right over top of the pistons and the redstone. Then you're going to place a layer of obsidian, place the end crystal, break this block. Then you're going to place down your fire, and then you're going to activate it. And as you can see, it perfectly creates 5 in this pattern consistently. So whenever you break this, you can see that you've created block 36. It also works the exact same for the 3 version. So what you do, place your end crystal down, break it, plain steel, and then you're gonna activate your red. And as you can see, perfectly creates 3 as well. Now you may be wondering, can I make a secret base with this? And the answer is yes. Yes, you can. The reason why is because only the sand blocks are actually counted as entities. And if I turn on the hitboxes, you can actually see that they are. Now, bench. How can I make this design in survival? Well, all you'll need is redstone, stone, an immovable block, which I've already showcased, piston, obsidian, and flint and steel. And so what you do is you set up the design, break this block, and then place it on flint and steel, and then place your redstone block like this. Alright, now that you have your glitch blocks, what you're going to do is you're going to break the pistons like usual. And for this, you're going to shift click on here, so the blocks stay. You're going to break all the obsidian. So now that we have this, what we're going to do is we're actually going to get some scaffold block. Or you can use ladders, either or works. I'm going to use scaffolding blocks for this because, you know, it's relatively easier. You're going to place them underneath, and then you're going to have one going down like this. So you're going to go like down like this, and there you go. Actually, I got to do this for over here real quick. There we go. And you need that. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to break these now. And there you go. Now you have your glitch blocks, and you can now make a secret base. Make sure to mark it with something suggestive. Using a suggestion, I definitely would use a cactus for this, just to know. And whenever doing this, make it like a corner block, just in case, so you can always remember where to go. Moving on to this section, I have named this one Square Frame. Now, I'm working on a full square, but this is the incomplete version, and I'm trying to figure out how I can do it. And the reason why this is 9% is because it doesn't always fully work. So whenever the end crystal explodes, not all the pistons will be pushed. But it's good to have 12 around. This is so it can work more consistently and efficiently. And so, as a quick demonstration, what you're going to do is you're going to make a ring of obsidian. You're going to place your end crystal down. You're going to break the obsidian right underneath it. Place that back. Place down your fire. And then what you're going to do is you're going to activate it. And as you can see, you have created a ring. And so once you destroy the pistons, which not all the pistons have been activated because some of them have been bushed, that means you actually have created a frame, which is a cool feature. Moving on to the last section is sand bridges. Now this one's 100% because it's reusing the same design, except there's 2 of them and there's a wall in the middle, so each side doesn't explode. And another good reason of this obsidian wall being here is that block 36 won't get destroyed whenever the end crystal explosion goes off. And as you can see, this is a quick demo of how it would work. The only thing I've actually done is just place torches underneath here to support the middle row. And now moving on to creating this, what you're going to do is you're going to place your obsidian on both sides. It's the same as the number 5 one, right over here. If you want to really learn how to make it, you can go back in the video or download the world. Now since you've done that, what you're going to do is you're going to do the end crystal on one side first. This is so the other one doesn't explode immediately on the other side. You're going to place down that, you're going to break this. This is a 100% chance of working, so it'll create 5 of those. And now you're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. So that means you're going to place your fire, you're going to place your end crystal, break this, and then you're going to activate it. And now you see you've created a row of it. And so what you're going to do is you are going to break this. And now since you have that, you can actually break the pistons now. And you can see you have your floating piston blocks right here. And then what you're going to do for quick measures is you can shift click on it so the sand will actually stay on there. And then after that, you're going to break everything else around it. Now that these are floating, what you can do is you can place sand on top of it. And then if you get torches, doesn't matter which type of torch, or you could use ladders, what you could do is you could place the torches right here, place the sand on top of here, and then you have floating sand, which is really cool to be honest. And that's what I've done over here. I just added sandstone supports to make it look like it was supported. The best part about the sand is that you control people with it, and I actually have a clip of it with my friends. Alright guys, you want to see something very cool, alright? You see that sand block right there?
Uh-huh.
You see, no, look at the sand block right here.
Yeah, I saw.
It doesn't actually exist. Look at that.
What? Can't place on it either. It's just not there.
Yeah, you can't even break it. Look at that. Look, try and break it.
Bruh. Bruh. Can I hit
I
people
don't-
through it?
I don't like this anymore.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah. Isn't that cool? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a more in-depth video on how Block 36 works and what you can do with it. Not to mention the new discoveries that I have found out. I really hope you all enjoyed, and if you want to, you can download the map in the description. Anyways, see ya.